seconds give people a chance to actually join before you say welcome.
Oh, I must have drinking pint then. Right, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
You might need to turn the sound off on that.
I got to turn the sound off. Jen, turn off my sound there, please. Right. Okay. I have now muted myself on this.
There was nobody on yet.
And yeah, but so anyway, as I was saying, welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. I decided I would celebrate my YouTube. This is my, is it our third, Jen?
I don't know. I don't keep track of things.
I think it's my third live. So good luck, guys. So anyway, I said I would have a chat with you with regards to the hi Tom, how's it going? Welcome aboard. I said I'd
you have two Tommies.
I have two Tommies. I have Tommy Roach as well. Hi Tom. Look lads, welcome aboard. Good luck. Hi Mark. So anyway, this is, as I was saying, I think this is my third stint at this. So look, we'll have a bit of crack in here. We'll give it a go. Jen, what are you doing?
I was trying to move the camera over here because you're staring at the...
Bear with us, guys. Jen's decided to rearrange the whole place.
No.
Can you see me now again? You can?
Yeah, but it's just because you're reading the comments off there. So, like, I wanted you kind of some way looking at the camera.
That's the job. Right, okay. Jen's doing all the organising here.
Brendan.
And getting everything sorted. And we've got the laptop in front of me now. And all the comments that are coming, I can actually see them. Whereas the last time I couldn't. And I got my small glasses because my big glasses were getting in the way when I was doing the comments last week. And I have my list. So, geez, I'm very well organised. And I have my pint. Because today's Sunday. And I've been working all bloody day on that joke behind me. And I'm sick and tired of wiring. So, so we got that done. Good luck. So anyway.
I can see this is going to be a very coherent live.
I'm going to say, and that's a very, very nice point too, I have to say. Anyway.
The bike behind you.
The bike behind me, I'll start with that, right? No, I won't, because there's a couple of other bits I want to sort out first. I'm going to go with kickback first, because the whole reason I'm building that thing is for kickback. I don't know if you can see that, guys, but that's kickback, right? I got the poster there from Lauren, who is the guy who's running it there during the week.
Closer.
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 Closer. How's that?
That's good.
So, guys, it's a bike show called Kickback. Probably, in terms of bike shows, it's probably the best bike show this country has ever had from a custom bike perspective, because the show itself is totally 100% designed around custom bikes. There's going to be 100+ bikes there from every kind of a description of bikes you can possibly think of. There'll be a couple of trikes there. There'll be three-wheelers like the sidecar behind Jen, or behind the camera. Absolute best of Irish builders. There we have people like Don Cronin going to be there. Like, he's going to be there with his brand new custom bike. That thing is amazing. That's what this one is. That's the shock. That's going to be there. There's going to be dozens and dozens and dozens of other bikes from fellas building in sheds to fellas to a couple of professionals, but for the most part, it's a show designed for shed builders. It's not a professional bike builder show. So, guys, from that perspective, I'm 100% supported. I'm an associate sponsor, but the reason I'm an associate sponsor is because I believe in the whole Irish bike scene, and I want it to flourish and get better. And I want everyone, especially all young gang, because there's no young gang doing it, or very, very few young gang doing it. So I want young gang to see what's out there, and to hopefully to inspire them, and then they can start building their own stuff. So, guys, that's what the whole kickback thing is. Also, for those of you who are interested, the same weekend in the same venue, that's above in the RDS in Hall 4. I think it's Hall 1 and 2 is the Dublin International Tattoo Show. It's on the same time, same weekend, the whole thing. So I think it might cost £5 or £6 extra or whatever it is to get into the tattoo show from the bike show. But the two are on side by side, which is going to be fantastic. It'd be great to see all the tattooists and stuff as well. So I'm looking forward to that as well. I'm bringing up with me to Dublin the sidecar, the CB, the yoke behind me, the Harley, and I'm bringing up another bike as well because I want to let the kids have a bit of fun because everybody brings kids and the kids are bored. So I'm going to let the kids do a bit of drawing on the bike and let them draw pictures and whatever on the bike and let them have a bit of fun. So that will be there as well. So it'll be something to keep the kids amused. So guys, that's that. 2 minutes, get it dummy. Anyway, the Harley. That's where I am at the moment with the Harley. I'm about 80.
Before you start, guys, can we just check that, like, before he starts rambling on, that you can all hear him okay and see him okay? Because we didn't do a sound check or a kind of picture check yet, would you?
So give us a shout out there, guys, if the sound and the picture is okay, or if it's not, just drop a comment.
Yep. Excellent. Thanks, Mark.
Okay, Mark, the bike behind me is the Sportster. There you go. Have a look.
Coming along nicely.
I'm actually building that. I'm building that at the moment. That's for those of you that don't know, it's got full air suspension on the back. It's got a completely brand spanking new upside down front end. It's got modified fat boy rear front and rear wheels. There's a load of stuff I'm after doing to it. Completely rearranged the whole front, the whole center section here has been completely rearranged. All that brass that you see up on the top, I'm assuming they can see that up there.
Yeah. Only the picture is a bit out of focus for some people, and that could just be the internet connection, because on the actual screen here it looks perfect. But look,
this guy here is the oil tank. That's much better. This is the oil tank. What I'm at the moment is I've rerouted all the wiring. I wanted to tidy up all the wiring and make everything, because there's so much more. I'm going to take these off because I can't see. Because there's so much more wiring and the new stuff, like the compressor for the suspension is down here. The only place I could put it, there's actually a big belly pan going on here to hide that. But I had all the wiring to come up along underneath the bike and back up and into here. I have all the air lines, like these are the air lines. They've got to be hidden all the way up through the bike to both of the shocks. On top of that, I have this switch. This is the switch that switches it up and that raises and lowers it. So that's also has to be hidden, and there's numerous other stuff. All the ECU. I'm running this guy. Hang on a second, if I can drag it out. 1 second. Oh, I'll put it out there for you. Okay, this guy. This is called an NX21. It's made by a company called New Cycletronic, I think in Canada, although I could be subject to correction on that. But an X21 it's called. It's made by a company called New Cycletronic. It's effectively a more affordable motor gadget unit. What that's going to do for me is that's going to sit inside here in the middle. It runs the horn, it runs the lights, it runs the indicators, start and stop the engine, all that sort of stuff, dims, dips, all that, everything from those two little buttons. That's all. Just two buttons. There's no, all the switch gear is gone. I've effectively just got two tiny little buttons.
Let's see if I can show that.
And those two tiny little buttons will pretty much run the whole bike.
At least that's the idea.
Yeah, exactly. Also, it gets rid of the fuse box. This is effectively the fuse box. It gets rid of other than, I've only got two relays on the bike, which I've decided to keep. One is the start system relay for the engine, and the other is the relay for the air compressor system, because I wanted to keep the two of them completely independent of the M unit. So if anything, or of the MU, sorry, of this the X21. So if anything goes wrong with the suspension, it's completely isolated from the electrics of the bike. The bike will run if the suspension collapses, because I've set the suspension about 10 mil off the back wheel. If the whole lot collapses, it'll just effectively be a hardtail. So guys, that's what the story is with this. We're actually coming along well. I've about 80% of the wiring done. As in the sort of the main functions of the bike, they're all here. Everything is here now. I've all that wired, completely wired back as far as here, because I put a brand new LED headlight in it. There's LED indicators and everything going into this thing. So there's a lot of hidden work inside in this. I wanted all the wiring hidden down inside the handlebars, because I don't want visible wiring where possible. I don't like it. I think it just looks untidy and unsightly. I found some really, same with pipe work. I don't like unsightly rubber piping. So I managed to get some of this really nice, it's lovely copper over. It's like, it's the same as braiding, but it's made of copper. So I got it for there. And I'm also going to use it on the back over there where the oil pipes return, because they'll be returning here in a loop into the fitting here. So I'll be putting this copper over braiding here as well, which will hide that. And other places as well where, like, anywhere there's sort of a bit of hose visible, I'll be putting it in there as well. So I'm hoping it'll be nice when it's finished. There's still a lot of work. I've only got 5 weeks. Is it 5 weeks to the show?
Yeah, I think so.
Of which I'm in Kildare for one weekend, and I'm away next weekend as well. Yeah. So I've got 3 weeks. But sure,
if you believe the Discovery Channel, you can build a bike in 3 days.
Yeah,
so
of course can, yeah. Good. I'm already 3 days into the wiring. So guys, thanks very much, Mark.
Is there secure parking at the show?
Is there secure parking at the bike show?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. That, no, I couldn't tell you.
If they're going up by bike.
Oh yes, there will be for bikes. Yes, there always is for bikes. And there'll be there will be security there. I know. Well, there always has been in the past, so I can't really say what will be available this time around. But there's never been an issue with bikes in the past there.
Yeah, there was always secure parking in behind fencing and.
Correct.
Yeah, with people.
And not only that, but what they used to do in the past was they used to keep the whole front of the venue available for bike parking.
Yeah.
So,
but again, with the caveat that this is a different group
it's a different
running
show.
it.
Yes, run by
so it is a
people.
different show, but the venue has parking areas available. I can't imagine why they wouldn't have them set up properly.
So that's that. The
oil tank is mad. Never seen anything so cool for a bike.
Thanks very much. If you want
Have you said what it's made of?
The oil tank is the oil tank. A friend of mine a few years ago gave me a gun shell. No, don't ask me what gun it's off of, because I know nothing about guns. But it was a gun shell, and it was sitting on the shed here for years. I've actually got a second one since, and I was trying to figure out what to do with it, and it just sort of occurred to me one day. I saw a picture of some guy, or I spoke to some guy who was actually wanting to make an external oil tank, a high up oil tank for a Sportster, and I said, that gives me a good idea. I can use the shell for that. That side of it here, this whole section on this side, and the bracketry, all the mounting hardware, they were done by my buddy Brendan Barry. He machined all them for me, and another buddy, Brendan O'Sullivan, he done all the TIG welding, the TIG brazing for me. So they did that for me, and it actually turned out really, really well. So I'm lucky enough, I have actually got some good friends who do a lot of work for me. Sorry, Jen, I should be looking at the camera. I'm actually looking at the screen
for
the comments. And so I'm trying to do both.
Jigsaw 600.
Yes.
Nice.
Yep. You won't be long getting up there with that. But hopefully
the weather will be good.
I hope so anyway. So failing that, guys, that's Kickback. Now, if you want to get tickets, just Google Kickback Dublin, and everything will be on there, and you'll find out all the information, and you can also send them. Sure is. You can also send them an email, and they'll tell you exactly what the stories of bike parking or anything like that. Okay, guys. So that's that. Next one I want to talk to you about, because I'm gonna have to sort of, 1 second now, bear with me until I get on my phone, because I've actually saved it.
The ADV?
I've saved the AGV on my phone. Myself and Jen are going to a show in 2 weeks' time in Kildare.
Nice, isn't it?
I'll tell you exactly where it is now. I can do better than I can tell you exactly where it is. It's in a place called Hanestown Farm Barn in Naas, County Kildare. No, it's called the ADV show. It's an adventure bike show. Sponsored by Joe Duffy in Dublin, as far as I know, and it's a fundraiser for Jigsaw, which is the mental health charity. The same same lads. They'd done the Round Ireland tour on bikes a few weeks ago, and I brought one of the bikes up to the shed for bikers in Kildare to see it, or to take part in it. So guys, nice bunch of lads. For Jigsaw's a brilliant cause. It's for it's a mental health charity for kids. Sort of helps them out if they're stuck and if they're in a bad place and all that. So it's like the mental health services in Ireland are shite at the best of times. So anything that I can sort of do to help them, I will. So I'm going to this. Shed for Bikers will be there. My other buddy, Paul McMahon, who does bike racing, he's going to be there. There'll be
Is Rafa going there?
Rafa will be going there from Precision Customs. He'll be there as well. So there'll be a good crowd of us there. We'll have a bit of crack, have a few beers, have a bit of grub. Listen to this is a full-blown, they're touting this as a full-blown festival. There'll be some bikes there. There'll be loads of bikes there, actually. There'll be loads of bike gear there. There'll be bands. There'll be food. So it should be good crack. So again, same crack. If you Google ADV Bike Festival, hold your horses now. Yeah, ADV Bike Festival 2023. And it's on the 16th and the 17th of September. Is when it's on. So it's on in about
Saturday and the Sunday.
The Saturday and the Sunday.
Ooh.
So it's on about 3 weeks. We'll sort of go up Saturday morning, have a good old sort of a few beers, and so that's it. Brendan, I have no idea. I have no idea, but I honestly don't know. I've spoken to several guys who have seen it, and nobody has mentioned anything about
A check valve.
About a check valve. So I honestly don't know. It's quite, you could be right. It's possible. I'll find, you know, something.
You'll find out fast.
It's like one of these things. Usually, sort of, when you build a custom bike, you have to build a custom bike first, and you get it up and running, and then you sort of discover all these little issues.
Plus, it's the first time you've ever
I've
built a
ever built
Harley.
a Harley. I've never built a Harley before. So I'm well used to Japanese bikes, and it is the first time I built a Harley.
Yeah.
So you could be right. I'm going to make a note of that now. So appreciate that, Brendan. Thanks very much. I will do a bit of homework on that. It's not, if I do, it's not a major thing to put into it anyway. That's a straightforward enough thing. So I have what you see behind me. That's only one pipe. That's one pipe going up. I've actually got two on the far side. There's a flow and a return. And if you look at the pipe, if you look at the top, there's a breather coming out the top, so there's a third one for that. So it's well plumbed. That's what it is.
So you could end up with oil going everywhere.
That sure wouldn't be the first time. That's what it wouldn't.
Especially not from a Harley.
No. So yeah, it is. Look, we'll see how it goes. At the moment, I have the paint is above jars, Jar Conlon above in Cork. That will be started in the coming week. So hopefully I should have that back in the next sort of week or 10 days. The leather work, I'm getting the seat done in leather, and that's going to a guy by a club by the name of Badass Creation. Guys, definitely worth checking this guy out. He's absolutely amazing. He's the same guy who done the seats on the sidecar. He made an absolutely fantastic job on that. How's the van rebuild? The van rebuild is done. That's all done and dusted. Hi Nicole, how are you getting on? And would you believe it? I have another one pretty much ready to go. We've had a sort of a bit of a break on it.
He's back to bikes for the time being,
Yeah.
but the videos going up are the edited videos for the camper van.
Correct.
Once that's fully finished, we'll be back to posting a lot more bike orientated stuff, and he'll probably have the second
Hello Shaggy, how we doing, bud?
Probably the
Good
second van videos will be starting probably after Christmas, I suppose.
Yes, at this present moment in time, right? I say I've actually put I've made notes here, and I've put on the notebook sort of trip to Dublin and what it entails, because the reason I've done that is I have 4 weeks approximately to get to Dublin. I have a van above in the yard. that we're going using for going to Dublin, because I'm taking this bike, I'm taking the sidecar, I'm taking the CB750, and I'm taking one other bike. For that, I need the trailer. The trailer at the moment, it's a 4-wheel trailer. It's only got 3 wheels underneath it because the suspension is completely tore apart on the trailer, which I'm in the process of rebuilding. I'm actually waiting for parts to come through because the suspension completely collapsed on one side of the trailer.
And it's a weird setup of suspension.
It took me months.
Instead of like normal shocks or leaf spring suspension, it's got these weird rubber
springs.
Looks like a Kong toy.
Yes. It took me months to track down them rubber springs, because they don't. Any trailer place I went into kept telling me that the suspension didn't exist, even though it does. Even though it was a production trailer, so I ended up getting the springs out of Canada at the end of it all. So that's one side all but finished, and I will be putting up videos of that later. Of the it was in a horrible state when I got off the trailer, and the other one I've got the same one on the other side, same thing again. I've got that to do. So the two of them got to be done. The floor of the van's I've got to put a floor in the van, because the van's just metal flooring in at the moment, which is no good if you want to carry bikes because they slip around inside in it. So that's got to be done, and this has got to be finished as well. So I have a lot to do, and of course there's the day job, and I got to keep Jen happy, because if I don't, my life isn't worth living. So you know yourself now. That's
yeah,
it is what it is. That was actually very nice. Yes, it was.
And we only brought one can up to the shed, so now
there's more inside. Dave, if you're watching, thanks for the cans.
Oh, you're drinking Dave's Guinness.
I'm drinking Dave's Guinness.
Andy and Mike, you're on as well. Hi, guys.
Hi, how are you getting on? So, guys, tis actually, tis actually much more. We're sort of much more kind of organised here. That's what we are. Everything is going quite nicely. I'm looking forward to any of you come up to me at the show in Dublin. Come up for a chat. By all means, come along, have a look, sort of point at things and ask me what's this and stuff, because we'll have plenty of stuff to see. I am going to do some sort of a giveaway for Dublin. I have no idea what I'm going to do yet. I'll figure something out. Oh well, thanks very much, Mark. But it's a bit too far away. I'd be 10 minutes gone. But the thing is, I want to do some sort of a giveaway for Dublin. So I will figure something out. I'll be doing another live before we go. Hi Declan, how's it going? So Shaggy Shaggy and the big family, they're all watching it. Well done. That's the job. Oh yeah. Next couple of things, guys. Merch, for those of you who are interested. All going well. I'll have a website up and running before Dublin. I've been trying to get a website up and running for ages. See, the biggest issue that I'm having here is I'm not a commercial entity in terms of I don't build custom bikes for people. I don't make any money from this. I'm talking to you now. I've made no money from YouTube. I've made no money from Facebook or any of this. Because several people have said I'm only doing this for the money. Trust me on this. I'm not doing this for the money, because there's feck all money in it. If I want to show my arse, I might make a few bob on that. You never know. There's people might like to see my arse.
Yeah, but that's not for YouTube. That's for OnlyFans.
Well, but they might. Either or, doesn't matter. But as it stands,
guys, drop a message if you want to see Mick on OnlyFans. And drop more messages if you don't.
That's it. There you go. Yeah, more people pay me not to do it. Pay me to do it.
The guy asking about the van, it's not so much a case that
Declan, jeez, you're disappointing me now.
It's not so much a case that you're behind on the videos, it's that we're behind on editing and posting the videos. So what's going up on YouTube isn't sort of what happened today. Do you know what I mean? It's
I suppose what a lot of people don't realize is that when I started off doing this first, I had 4 cameras inside here, and Beard Karen
endorsements.
They might do. They're not far wrong. They might go.
Oh, Andy, you really don't want that.
Really? That's nice.
Sorry, Andy. Yes, you'd love to see it.
That's more like it. When I started off doing this first, my videos were averaging sort of, what were they? 10 minutes, about 10 minutes a video we were putting up sort of regularly every week. And what was happening was we were finding that it was taking the amount. No. We were finding that the amount of time involved, it would be freaking hilarious. Oh, definitely. That's what it is.
Yes, guys, he did trim the beard.
Yeah.
It looks kind of fuller and healthier without the very long straggly bits.
It was a bit scraggly.
And it takes me less time to plait. So guys, you've probably seen him with the plait in the beard. That's mostly because the day job is painting. And if he has a big bushy beard, it gets stuck to people's door frames and stuff when he's painting them. So it's plaited.
I have done that, Fizz. My beard has been green. That's what it has. It has definitely been green on more than one occasion.
Fizz is Mikey, is it? Is that right? Green, white, and gold. Actually, it was Paddy's Day that he has done it green.
So, what were we talking about?
I don't know.
I'm after fucking losing track of myself now. Yep, this is Mikey. Hi, Mikey. So I'm kind of losing track of myself now. What was I talking about? Anyway, it doesn't matter. So anyway,
oh, the videos.
Yes,
the amount that goes into posting
the reason my videos were cut shorter is because the sheer amount of time, like we were talking sort of 20 hours a week in just editing videos from 5 different cameras, and poor old Sarah's head was wrecked from listening to hi guys every 10 minutes or see you later guys. So Mick go purple, not likely.
No, I mean, if Billy Connolly can pull it off.
Oh, well, there you go.
To be fair,
he's a bit mad.
He is a legend.
So anyway, that's the story with the video. So the website is coming. I'm hoping in the next, before we get to Dublin, the website will be up and running. Merch will be available.
It'll be available to order on the day.
Yeah,
we'll have samples up there.
Yeah, we'll have loads of stuff for you to see above in Dublin, loads of stuff for you to buy, so that'll be all sorted for anybody who wants that sort of stuff. We'll have a good, I'm pretty much emptying the garage and bringing it up in the back of the van. So there's going to be a lot of stuff.
Oh, I see. Andy wants you to go purple so that you match her. That's what it is.
That's one for the Shaggy. That's it. Purple beard and Shaggy. That'll be the job for him. So, guys, no, the reason you haven't seen, I've been asked numerous times, why haven't I test ridden the sidecar yet? Jesus Christ, if you saw the weather here for the last month, it has been pissing rain pretty much non-stop. The days that it hasn't been raining, I've been lucky enough to sort of go and do some work. And like even yesterday, for instance, I couldn't do it yesterday because I also need I need help to get it off the bench because the thing weighs a ton. There was no one here to help me get it off the bench yesterday. So it's one of these jobs where you have to plan it in advance to get it off the bench and get it up the road, and you can't have.
So even some of the fine days we had, there was like thunderstorms out of nowhere.
We've had absolute torrential downpours, and the problem is I've spent hours and hours and hours getting the copper and the brass just the way I want them on the finish, and a couple of showers of rain on top of it, and the leather is going all mouldy, and the copper and the brass are ruined. So I'm not going to risk taking it out and up and down the road in a situation where it's going to get absolutely destroyed in rain. No, people are saying, yeah, but you live in Ireland, which is absolutely right. And so I'm hoping the thing was, when the kids are going back to school, which is tomorrow, over here all the kids go back to school tomorrow, so I'm hoping sort of during the week the sun will come out, because it always bloody happens when the kids go back to school, the weather always gets bad. So if that happens, then we'll get it off the bench and we'll get some videos and we'll get up, hopefully we'll get up the road. So that's that sorted.
I can sit on the bike with the camera and
you can
and video it as you're driving.
You can. You sure can. Trip to Dublin is done, Goosewing's done, Harry's done. Jesus, we're flying, lads. We're fairly well sorted. I will double check that check valve. No, that's actually, thanks very much for that. That's actually a brilliant suggestion. Hello Anthony. From where?
Chincoteague.
Chincoteague Road in Virginia. What time is it over there?
I don't know. Anthony, what time
No,
have
I'm assuming that's Virginia in America, not Virginia in Cavan.
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, there's so we've now got at least 3 countries online, so which is good. So guys,
I'd say it's lunchtime.
I wouldn't have a clue. So it is everything is going absolutely well. What the hell are you doing all the way over there? Yeah, Eastern Standard Time. It is Virginia, USA. Oh, hey. All the Americans are on board. Here they come. Hey guys, 1:30 p.m.
They're the Demon Army, aren't they?
Yeah, the Demon Army's on board, I'm guessing. But that's not too bad. 1:30, that's only what?
Yeah, that's good. On a Sunday.
Behind us, 6 hours behind us.
It's a reasonable time. They didn't wake up in 3 o'clock in the morning for you or anything.
Fair play to you for getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning to say hello. But yeah, so I have we have been sort of yapping away about all the different things that's going to be happening here over the next few weeks. Nicole's in the US as well. Excellent. Thanks very much, guys. Heading your way in October. When you do, give us a shout. Say hello, and we'll meet up and have some Guinness. Because I'm kind of getting into the Guinness. I've only sort of gone into the Guinness there. My buddy Paul McMahon up near Dublin. And Paul is a bike racer. And I went up to see Paul a few weeks ago. And we had some cider. I had some cider. I had kind of a lot of cider actually, but I ran out of cider. So Paul decided I should try my hand at drinking Guinness. Now I'm Irish and I haven't drank Guinness since I was about 20. And didn't like it then. But it wasn't cool enough for me. So anyway, I had rather a lot of Guinness. So I've kind of got a taste for it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's nice stuff. I recommend it. Yep. And a drop of Jameson's. So if you ever come to Ireland, Nicole, give me a shout. Call up. And we'll have a beer.
Yeah.
Yes, we will.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Ireland is good for beer.
Ireland is good for
beer. We like beer.
But you can have sodas as well. Like, we do allow people to do that.
Yep. You have soda, I love beer. So guys, anyway, we are nearly done here, I think. How are we doing, Jen? We're half an hour.
We are half an hour, yeah.
We're talking shite for half an hour. I still don't like it.
Nothing new to you spouting shite for half an hour.
No, I'm well used to spouting shite. I'm actually very good at it. I'm sort of developing my own little thing here. So listen, guys.
Any questions?
Yeah, does any of you want to talk to me about anything? No, if you I do have, for those of you, the guys, I have a YouTube channel and I have a no, you know I have a YouTube channel. I love you watching it. I have a Facebook page and I have an Instagram page. Both are Goose Customs. There's completely different stuff on both of them pages than there is on this. So if you want to go over and have a gander and see and sort of drop a message and say hi.
No.
I was waiting for someone to bring that up. Jesus Christ.
So anyway, before we get to that, Andy wants to catch up on what she missed at the start because they were late to the party. So, quick rundown was we're going to the ADV
ADV bike show in Naas in Kildare on the 16th and the 17th of September. It's just beside Naas. If you Google ADV Bike Show 2023, you will find it. It's a bike show, but they're actually touting it as a festival. So we're going there. We're going there for this on a Saturday and a Sunday. We're going to Dublin on the 30th of September, 1st of October to the Kickback Bike Show.
Bikes.
We're taking a full load to Dublin. And I've even got to try and figure out some sort of a way of making up some sort of a stand and stuff where we can sort of put on.
I will wing it.
Like, I'm basically stripping out the shed. So, like, that big sign on the back will be going, and there'll be a couple more.
Was it?
Oh, Christ, I'm dismantling half the shed to take it up now. So, like,
fair enough.
But, Guinness is only good in Ireland. Do you know, I'll tell you something.
We are not far from Middleton Distilleries.
I live 12 miles from Middleton Distilleries. I can highly recommend it. It's very, very good. It's the actual, the tour they do inside there is really good. Book the tasting. That's a piece of advice. But make sure you have someone to drive you home. That's all I can say. It's well worth it.
Yeah.
No, guys. Guinness in cans, if it comes from Ireland, is very, very good. Just little sort of a little chestnut of information.
Yeah,
for
it's
you.
not bad.
It's actually not
as
bad.
long as it has the widget in the can.
Yes, as long as it's got the widget in the can. As long as it's not sort of brewed anywhere else except for Dublin, because I'm not going to.
I wouldn't trust it.
I'm not.
No.
Yeah, there's I'm not going to sort of get into the but this Guinness is nicer than this Guinness, because in fairness, I'm the last person who'll be talking about.
You're hardly a connoisseur.
Exactly. I'm just thirsty.
The other thing we talked about, Andy, was just the Harley. So
yeah, we were talking about the Harley, and you can have a look. You see, it's actually coming along really, really well. I have an absolutely savage paint job planned for us. Jared is sort of pushing the boat out to get the paint job done. I did mention the fact that Badass Creation, Vitek, he's doing the leather work on it for me. The guy is nothing short of amazing. If you have nothing else, if you have a half an hour or 10 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever to do with your of time to spend today, go into Instagram or Facebook and search Badass Creation. This guy, he does leather. He's actually living not far from us here, and he is absolutely amazing at what he does. Highly recommend him. Oh, there is one other guy I want to mention, and it's only fair that I do. All this work done here, all the wheels, this certain section here, loads of other stuff which I haven't put on the bike yet, including the exhaust system and everything else, was done by Phil, my buddy, a good friend of mine, Phil. That's his thing up there in the corner. He owns a company called Protective Performance Coatings, and he does Cerakoting. No, I didn't know what Cerakoting was when I got it first, but I knew I wanted something nice that wasn't powder coating. Powder coating is a bit thick for what I wanted. And the Cerakoting is fabulous. It really is, and the quality of his work is absolutely amazing. So guys, Protective Performance Coatings. Now say that after 6 pints of Guinness and see how well you do. So so guys, listen, 'tis absolutely do I know the Middleton Hub? Yes, I do. I'm actually living not far from there. So yeah, I know it very well. So guys, everything is chipping away nicely. I'm just absolutely crazy busy. I'm doing my level best to try and keep up with everything and put posts up when I can. But everything is going. Now, Brendan, I'm going to come back to you. How about Jen's trike? Because every single time I make a video, I get stick over Jen's trike, and then Jen gives me stick. The Jen's trike is sitting on the other side of the wall behind Jen. It's where it's been for the last year.
Yeah.
There's no point in going down there because it's Cork City dumped down there.
See, like this, shed we have at the moment, we've the Holly there, right, behind Mick. You have a little bit of space there. And then on these two old hospital beds is the bike and sidecar. And there's not a whole pile more space. We don't have a warehouse to work with. So until we can get that off the bench, we can't get my trike onto it, is basically what the hold up is.
But to be honest, even if I had Jen's trike on that bench, at this present moment in time for the next few weeks, it would be there for show only.
No, that's not true. You would be working your ass off on it.
Yes, honey, of course I would. Because I am so busy getting this thing sorted, I literally would not have had the time to work on it, and I'd rather get that finished. The sidecar is finished. That's literally just waiting to chuck it off the bench and take it up the road. I want to get the Harley finished. Properly finished, get it properly so it will drive up and down the road and do what it's supposed to do. So it'll be finished. I doubt very much I will run it on its. It may be running before the show. I'm a bit dubious about getting it running before the show because if there's any issues, leakage of petrol or something like that, I will have no way then of repairing that before the show starts. So
and
I
you
will
have
probably
to have it empty of petrol for the show anyway to have it indoors.
Yeah, they don't allow show bikes in the RDS in Dublin with petrol in them, or at least they didn't the last time I was up there. So I'm going to finish the bike all ready for running. I may run and hop the bottle in the corner just to fire it up, just to get it to fire. We'll see. But other than that, it won't run off its own tank until I come back from Dublin because, like I said, I can control the risk of a leak if it's in the shed, But if anything happens where it leaks and damages the paint, I'll have no way of getting the paint repaired in that short notice before the show, and it will completely ruin the whole thing. So for that reason and that reason alone, I won't run the Harley before the show. But guys, that's the
bones
the
of
general
it.
gist of everything that we're doing. It's been really, really lovely to talk to you all. Thank you very much for coming and saying hello. And guys, I would appreciate it. Thanks very much. I would appreciate it, guys, if you like what you see.
And
I know for those of you who are regular YouTube, I have done the V-dub. She's up on YouTube. I'm almost finished that. I am planning on putting a lot of bike stuff up there. I'm planning on putting more stuff up there. It's just literally at this present moment in time, it's finding
it's like having 3 full-time jobs.
Yeah, I have 24 hours a day to do about 28 hours a day worth of stuff. And so,
oh, you're just missing the kickback show.
Yes.
Kickback show is the 1st of October.
So
you'll be in Cork the following week. Well, we'll be here then as well.
We'll be in Cork here. So listen, drop me a message and we see if we can meet up for a beer. Listen, so guys, so the issue with me at the moment, it's time management. I'm trying to get everything. I'm trying to get about sort of 10 days worth of work done into 7, and that's where it is at the moment. I'm managing. I'm getting there. I'm sort of tipping away, and I will get as much as I can done in the time that I have, and we'll sort of improve things as they go along. The page, YouTube will get better. I have more stuff planned for it. I have the Harley stuff has got to go on there. The sidecar stuff's got to go on there. I bought myself a drone to play with because in fairness, I've got so much time to play with. I might as well buy a drone and learn how to play with that as well. So
yeah, but you bought that 6 weeks ago, 2 months ago?
Yes.
Has it come out of the box?
No, it's still in the box. This is it.
No,
I will.
Not enough hours in the day.
I've said I will play with the drone when we get back from Dublin, when I've actually got time to sort of mess around with it and crash it. Because that's probably what will happen. So listen, guys, thank you so much for coming onto the page. I really appreciate it. For those of you who are part of the Demon Army, say hello to the Irish Demon for me. He's a decent old sod, in fairness. Yes. And guys, I will talk to you all very, very soon, okay? Take care, guys. Bye-bye.